This is Florida State University's undergraduate mock trial program. This program is made up of about 35 members, all of different backgrounds, majors, and ambitions. As a program, members spend approximately 12 hours a week together in practice alone. That's 4 nights a week, 3 hours a night. We also go to tournaments across the country. In order to do this, we carpool and travel as a unit and stay in hotels together as well.
Yes! Can you let me know what my scores were? Yeah, we're good.
Are you so excited?
Closing.
Drink it right now.
You got a 5. 8.
Between traveling to tournaments and practicing at the FSU Law School, each member dedicates a substantial amount of time to mock trial.
I put in like a solid 20 or 30 hours a week into this program, just between practice, getting material done, in class, out of class, and competing. All of that goes into the amount of time I spend in this program.
Generally, there's about 12 hours a week worth of practice, and that's the official stuff. You also probably spend some time working outside, so it's about like having a part-time job.
Members within mock trial all have individual goals and plan on going into different fields of law. Some of the types of law that our members plan on going into include
Disabilities law,
Appellate law,
intellectual property,
immigration law,
of criminal law, and of business litigation.
The mock trial program offers members extremely valuable experiences. Some of these experiences include learning to prepare for trial, forming bonds with one another, and networking with others in the profession or aspiring to be. One of these benefits includes learning how to prepare for trial. This is a skill that may be carried over to the future careers of members and is extremely beneficial.
I don't think that most people come out of undergraduate knowing how a trial works or how the rules of evidence work, if anything. I think that the people who come out of mock trial have just this really great advantage going into law school, just kind of at least having the basics of knowing what they're doing.
Objection, Your Honor, under Rule 403, more prejudicial than probative, may I be heard? Yes, we have it on a good faith basis that the prosecution in this case can't determine a link between this gun and the gun that was used in the attack of Carabel Leon.
Many members sacrifice breaks for mock trial, particularly winter break. During this time, teams form new theories and adjust material in order to prepare for nationals in the spring.
Bring the podium up to get my process memorized in front of a mirror. Gotta know how you look and how you sound.
When it starts to get really serious, like around spring, I spend most of winter break just coming up with the bare basics of the case. There have been many nights where I've stayed up until 2 or 3 in the morning just because I've gotten a good idea about how a case is supposed to work.
Preparing a case from our point of view, we are given the case packet in addition to any updates that occur throughout the course of the year, and we have to take those and come up with our own theory, a theme to try to tie it all together that we have at the beginning and at the end. We have to write our own direct examinations, our own cross-examinations, the opening statements, the closing arguments, as well as anything else that may go in between, and that's not even accounting for the stuff that we'll have to figure out or ad-lib on our own. There's still plenty of stuff that we can plan out, and we can even have pitfalls in other preparations. But that doesn't change the fact that the sheer level of preparation that goes into this case is only a couple steps lower than what would go into an actual case.
In addition to learning to prepare for trial, mock trial allows members to form special bonds with one another. From 12 hours per week of practice to entire weekends spent together at tournaments, members tend to become extremely close. As a program, we not only share professional relationships, but also personal ones as well.
I've met a lot of great friends through mock trial. Even outside of practice, we spend time together, we hang out, and I've gotten really close with some people.
I've formed relationships, both professional and friendly, with lots of people in this program. We like to hang out after practice, before practice, on the weekends and stuff too.
Yeah, I end up spending most of my time with people from mock trial. I've made some of my best friends here at FSU with the people in this program. It's honestly been just a great place to meet new people.
I'm actually rooming with someone next year who I met through mock trial. The majority of my friends are from mock trial. The top 10 people on my Snapchat list are from mock trial. So mock trial has kind of permeated into my social spheres, into my friend groups, and it's really influenced who I interact with, how I interact with them, and ultimately who I spend my time with.
Lastly, mock trial provides members with an incredible opportunity for networking. Through tournaments alone, we are able to meet and get advice from judges, attorneys, coaches, and members of other mock trial programs.
I've met all different kinds of attorneys, judges, all sorts of people through the program. You know, we've got 2 great Tallahassee attorneys as our coaches. I've met a bunch of hardworking students here at Florida State, and wherever we go around the country for competition, you meet great attorneys and great judges that just know the process and are good at what they do.
I've been introduced to some of my best friends that are from places like UF, Harvard, Yale, Georgetown, but it's also introduced me to practicing attorneys or sitting judges, or people who are conveniently on the admissions boards to some law schools. So mock trial has really opened the door for me to meeting a slew of different people, whether it's my peers or people who could be my future employers or even my professors.
Florida State University's undergraduate mock trial program offers members priceless lessons and experiences. It allows members to learn how to prepare for trial, form special bonds, and network with valuable connections. While it does take up a huge amount of time and dedication, the payback is well worth it. This is Florida State University's undergraduate mock trial program.